everybody. So I know it's been a really long time since I've made a video, and I'm sorry for that, but I have been going through a lot, and actually not so much denture related. Not much has changed with that, except that I am definitely in need of my permanent hair, and if not that, even like a soft reline, a hard reline, some kind of reline. Yeah, but not much has changed with that. I just use like the cushion grip as my at-home reline, even though I probably really shouldn't. I am hoping though that maybe sometime this year I'll be able to get a set of permanent dentures. So yeah, crossing our fingers for that one. Okay, so this whole channel is about like reinventing myself and like I said, doing what it took health-wise, emotionally, mentally, everything to become that woman that I want to be. So you guys are probably wondering like why I've been gone so long and haven't been doing videos. I've had a lot of stuff going on to the point like it's not even like outside like busy wise doing stuff, but like physically, emotionally with myself. I had a lot of stuff going on, and like right before school I took my daughter to you know, her checkup before school, and her doctor kind of looked at me and said, you know, like I don't normally examine, no, that's like a legal term. I don't know, I don't remember the, you know, terminology that she used, but she's just saying like she doesn't normally like, I guess, step over the boundary to like say something to the parent about the parent's health or whatever. But she asked how, if like I'd been to the gynecologist recently, and I was like, you know, it's been within the year. I'm about due to go back, you know, for my yearly visit. And she said, have you had your hormones checked out in the past? And I'm like, no, you know, just when I was pregnant, you know, that normal thing they do with the blood tests and stuff, and I had a little issue there, but that was like 6 years ago, so, you know, no. And she said, you know, it looks, you know, looking at you, because, you know, the hair on my face and the acne and a lot of the weight concentrated in my abdomen area. What else? I'm saying I'm really sorry. My hair looking thinner, all those things combined. She said that a lot of those are like the symptoms, many of the symptoms that are involved with polycystic ovarian syndrome, also known as PCOS. And she thought, you know, she wasn't diagnosing me, but she thought it definitely would not hurt and it would probably really benefit me to get to my gyno and just get an exam done and talk to her. And my daughter's pediatrician didn't actually know, but, and I'm sorry, this is like too much information, especially for the male viewers, sorry. So my menstrual cycles had changed. They weren't like clockwork anymore. It was like I'd gone like 5 months without having my period, and then when it came, it was like really heavy. So anyhow, I'm not going to get too much into that. I know I kind of already did a little bit, because I know that, you know, mainly the people watching this video are probably interested about the denture stuff, and like I said, not much has changed with that. But I am going to be doing videos documenting my experience with my PCOS and the medications I've been put on and what's happened with that. Again, because, you know, if I can help people, then that really gives my life like purpose. Like it means a lot, like especially with like the denture stuff, like to get the messages from you guys in the comments that how helpful the videos have been. Like, that really helps me in my life as well, because it's like, it gives my life meaning, and, you know, like, I'm doing something productive with my life, and I'm helping other people, and I just feel like that's a great thing to do. So I will be documenting my journey with the PCOS, on this channel more than likely. So besides the PCOS, I had this issue where I was sleeping all the time, like severely fatigued. I would get home from dropping my daughter off at school and all I could do was sleep. And it wasn't even like a lazy thing or anything, all I could do was sleep. And it didn't just go on a couple days or or even a week or two. It was like building up to months. So my gyno said that it'd probably be best to talk to my primary doctor and to rule out like diabetes and all that kind of stuff. So I went to my primary and they kind of started pushing this whole, do you think you might be depressed thing? And I'm like, me? Depressed? I'm like, I'm Mrs. Positive Thinker. Like, I'm not depressed. Are you crazy? I mean, I didn't say that, but I was in such denial. But at the same time, I hated feeling like the way I was feeling where all I was doing was like sleeping all day, and I really didn't want to go out and do anything. I was just kind of like depressed. No. But I didn't think I was. I thought I was, you know, my happy self, my positive self. Like, how can somebody that's very optimistic be depressed? Like, I couldn't comprehend that. But I had been really irritable and stuff, and kind of snappy with my daughter that I normally wouldn't have been, and I didn't like that, and I didn't want to be that kind of parent. You know, that's my personal choice. And so he said to me, you know, I have some medicine, and I think you should take it. And, you know, he wasn't like, oh, you have to take it, but he's like, I think it'll benefit you. So he put me on Prozac, and it started working. And then I realized, okay, I guess he had a point, because like the sun was shining brighter. Like, you don't really like realize how bad you're feeling until you feel good again, and you can look back and be like, wow, like I was really feeling bad. And I was feeling all great and dandy, and then all of a sudden, like, it started going back down. Like, now I'm recognizing the things that I was feeling before I started taking the medicine. To make a long story short, come to find out, the reason that the antidepressant didn't work for me is because he referred me to a psychiatrist, because he said something's not right. This is not normal for, if you're having depression, for it to work and then not work in such a short period of time. And I got diagnosed this past Monday, I believe it was, with type 2 bipolar depression. Again, I am going to be doing videos about that as well, to help people that are going through the same thing, or loved ones of people that have that. But no, I'm not a crazy person, and my psychiatrist even said, you know, you're not crazy or anything, especially with type 2 bipolar depression. A lot of times we just appear to be very creative and outgoing, talkative, energetic. That's when we're in our hypomania phase. We don't hit full mania like bipolar type 1 bipolar depression. And then, you know, when we're depressed, it's really bad. But that's why antidepressants, they don't work by themselves, because you have to have a mood stabilizer at least. Like, you can't just take the antidepressant, or you'll cycle like I did. You'll end up worse than when you started. So you have to take a mood stabilizer with it. So he just started me on that. So you know, for anybody that's out there that knows someone or is interested, I will be doing videos on that as well, to help people out. So that's why I've been gone, but I'm doing better. You know, I want to live a happy life and be a happy person living my happy life, so I'm doing what it takes to get there. And I know it's not going to be a cakewalk. It certainly hasn't been yet, but I'm going to give it everything I got. And I really appreciate you guys being there for me like you've been, because it helps more than you realize. To be honest, you know, like, it's amazing how you can have support from, you know, people that aren't your family, that you've never personally, like, or like physically met in person. But I just wanted to say hey to all you guys. You know who you are. I appreciate you so much, and I hope everybody's doing well. And I'm gonna be trying to get some more videos out here now that I'm starting to feel a little bit better. I will talk to you guys later. Bye.